to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going.
Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Friedel pulls it in on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard. Because
swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 2 in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6. Walker back to work. Well struck left field. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Friedel around third. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to short. Out on a bang play.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first in time. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Reese Hines. Schmidt zips it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy wanted back to right. McLean brings it in with a nice running grab. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those groups.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle in plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Brett Wisely digs in now. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
2 outs, runner at first. And up next for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Foul ball. Wisely, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one fouled off. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Kicks and fires. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. They get the force, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. So a man aboard, Christian Encarnacion Strand. The next to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Ripped on a line to center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That's a base hit. Run scores. So a man at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run across. Passes third. He wants it all. Relay throw home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. The tag out. But 1 run is in to score. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel. Smoked on the ground to second. To first, out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swing and a miss as he was late.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Oh, no pitch being called here. It looks like Carl Dixon, the plate umpire, is saying a balk was committed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That one down the line, and a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
That one drifts inside. Cut on and lifted in the air. Friedel. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one handled. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you trace your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood. So just put the shit on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I show them the utmost, man, this shit is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that shit again. Never let up close. So this mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I feel it. And step over you like Tyron Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends.
don't wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but this doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes. I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come off. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws. Spending 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfighter, bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, and I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just want to borrow a stroller. My just lost his father. I just want to borrow my shoulder. And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do, I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Don't wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back, right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always stand strong. If I could be just like you leave, sunken dreams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like you leave, sunken dreams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so right, sweet tree. Roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back, right under you, bringing me back to life with the fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a it, always standing tall.
It's the Texas Rangers going up. All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway in game one of the series. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. And that's the first out. Ezekiel Duran getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. On the ground, out to short. De La Cruz. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Now it's Corey Seager. One of the stars in the win yesterday. as he had 3 hits. And a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. Well struck, right field. And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Headed for the plate. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Cal Raleigh will hit next. Coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's got the power, but great contact. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That's long gone. 3 in a row. Wow. And they add on. It's 3-0. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. Unbelievably had 7 hits in the game yesterday. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Coming home. The relay. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Here's some real power at the plate. Spencer Steer. Hard hit left side. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here comes Aaron Judge. Hot right now. 6 hits in the game yesterday. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That one ripped left field. This one could be trouble. 1 run is in. Now around third, waving him home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind.
1 down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That's hard hit on the line. Langford pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And no one can get there. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in the long ball threat, T.J. Friedl. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Langford makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. This one popped up right side. McLean sizes this one up, and there's 1 down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Jock Peterson batting with 1 down takes a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Cal Raleigh. Rocker back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. Langford makes the grab. One up, one down. And now the DH, Bobby Witt Jr.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That one ripped. Grabs it right up against the wall. On to the 3rd inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one at triple digits. Garcia matched a homer in his last game. Next offering is in for a strike. Strikes him out with 100.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
That one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. In the air, left field. Steer on his way over. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit, and that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's the speedy catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Here comes Stevenson around 3rd. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Now Matt McClain. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the park.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Line to left.
Get out, ball.
Peterson makes the grab. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. On to inning number 4. It's the Reds 10 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Wyatt Langford. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Duran. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Corey Seager now at the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3. That's 101 from Schemes. But he scrambles back.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
That's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rangers leave 1. And we're back. And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Runner takes off, lays down a bunt to the right side. Berger. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Rube, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good. He's trying for third. Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. This one could be trouble. 1 run across. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. Safe at home is 2 score on the inside the park homer.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Jock Peterson. Schemes back to work. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Flied to right his first time. Higashioka in his 7th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
1 out, bases empty. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2. Strike 3. Paul schemes with the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second, and it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it. Vladdy coming around third. He will score.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This one in the air right field. Garcia sizing this one up. 1 down. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Left field, way back there. This looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. So 2 away with nobody on. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Cal Raleigh. Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning going. And next is the designated hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. Runner takes off. Could be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score, and they hold him at second. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Runner takes off. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the.
Here's a big power threat. Spencer Steer. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. Tries to get back and save.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Runner takes off for third. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Judge around second. Passes third. He wants it all. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Swung on, belted. And it's into the gap. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside-the-parker, and, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That one ripped left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Coming home. He'll score easily. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. That smash towards center. Hauls it in to end the inning. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. 5 innings complete. Reds lead this one 21-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stevenson makes the catch, and there's one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Josh.
Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. Out to short, De La Cruz. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Langford stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Rangers go down in order. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Man. And that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters.
Base hit, and a run comes in. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit for the Reds. Drilled out towards left center field. Langford on the move. And makes the grab. And there's one down. So here's the cleanup hitter. Ellie De La Cruz. There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. 2 on with 1 out. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. And he's into 3rd. Have a game. That's his 4th hit. Manager out of the dugout. cold wind takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers.
Judge rips that one. Langford squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow. Next for Cincinnati, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second now as they still don't have it. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
At the plate, Tyler Stevenson. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Liner, and this could be trouble. Stevenson around second, headed for third. Coming home. One run is in. Passes third. He wants it all. Safe at home as two score on the end. So the lineup flips over. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Langford makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.